Get your broke ass off the couch and stop crying like a little bitch. That's probably why she don't respect your bitch ass. You ain't got shit.
My teammate on the basketball team.
We kissed, but we were broken up, so.
Are you serious?
You ignoring me is breaking up. You not responding to my texts, my calls, like acknowledging what I'm saying. That's breaking up.
So you couldn't find somebody else to kiss?
I didn't do that to purposefully hurt you.
You made out with my teammate, okay?
I swear to you, I only made out with him that one time.
So you telling me he wasn't sending you text messages about having sex with you that time we were at the Mets game? Or was it some other dude?
Yeah, that was another guy.
The most shameful thing a man, not a boy, not a young boy, the most shameful thing a grown man can do is be financially dependent upon a woman.
If your vagina doesn't get a heartbeat when you see him, he ain't the one, sis.
So by that logic, you don't get a giant erection when you see your girl, then she ain't the one either. What the fuck?
So you're not married?
Nope.
Ever been?
Nope.
Want to be?
Nope.
Don't you want a woman of your own?
What for?
Share your name, bear your children, be a companion.
To ask me to quit drinking, quit gambling, save my money, and to bitch about her aches and pains all day? No, thanks.
Must.
You know, there's something about male psychology that I don't think a lot of women fully understand. You underestimate how much men really would like to feel appreciated, complimented, and loved instead of competed with. Remember, inside every grown man is a 10-year-old boy looking for you to care for him. And if you can connect with that guy, oh, he's going to be stuck to you like glue.
$5 a month. How do you have hours of time to watch me and not $5? I don't know. What are you doing with your life where you have hours of time to watch Twitch?
Does someone give some subs? Ah, bro, he doesn't have to. Can I give that money back? Once again, I'm telling you, you don't have to sub. Like, you don't have to. You can watch the stuff for free. Like, that's the best thing you can do.
Why would they want one? What's the number one thing that motivates guys in relationships? We're all thinking the same thing, and they can get that whenever they want, with no commitment nowadays. They can meet that need, live on their own, make their own decisions, and do what else they want to do. We've devalued sharing our lives and decisions. We look at it as more of a chore now, and most relationships survive on the feeling of love until that wears out because it's temporary, and then they have to really love someone, and that requires work, effort, and they don't want to do that anymore.
Hey babe, can you take me somewhere expensive tonight?
Yeah, sure, go get dressed.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You have to get out of the car to pump gas.
What gas? I'm not here for gas.
Then why are we at the gas station?
So you want to go someplace expensive? Gas $3.35 gallon.
Are you kidding?
Expensive.
I did my makeup for this.
Tips for the boys. Whenever you take a girl out to eat, leave your wallet in the car. If the day goes well, simply go outside, grab your card, pay for the bill. If not, head back to your car and peel off. You just got a free meal. Stay toxic.
Now look at this. This is the best relationship advice for girls. No one else will tell you this, but I will.
Blowjob a day will keep a side bitch away.
On a second date with Tinder girl, and she's paying with coins.
Damn, bro, you just gonna sit there, watch her put down coins, struggling to pay the bill? You see what a real king would do, but wait until she put down the last quarter, order another drink, then bounce. Stay toxic.
Do you think it's fair for somebody who leads people on to complain about being cheated on?
No.
Why not?
It just doesn't make sense.
You can't do dirty and then
be
not
upset
expect
when you're done dirty.
Yeah.
Okay, when a woman leads a man on, do you blame the man for making himself vulnerable, or do you blame the woman for taking advantage of his weakness?
Blame the woman for taking advantage, because regardless of gender, you don't take advantage of people regardless.
Okay. Would blaming the man be victim blaming?
Yes.
What sign should a man look for if he's concerned about being led on?
Does she put actual, not just
Effort?
attention, effort? Does she put effort into you? Does she actually want to listen to what you're saying?
When somebody cheats on their lover, do you typically blame the one who cheats or the one who drove the other one to cheat?
No, it's no driving you to cheat. If you cheated, you already had that in your mind. Didn't nobody make you do it, you know what I mean? It's just that might have been your excuse of why you...
There's a football player, Brian Banks. He spent 5 years in jail. The woman who accused him of lied about it. She got $2 million in some sort of settlement or something, blah, or whatever. Then she was found out to be lying. Video evidence proof, her confessing that she made the entire thing up. Has she served 1 day in jail? Nope. So when they lock your son up, take his rights, ruin his life, not his, because once that's out there, it's there forever. It never goes away. No. And then if she,
right. I don't think my son would ever be in that situation. I'm just saying.
I want you guys to understand what she just said. I raised my son right. I don't think he'd ever be involved in that situation. You mean involved with a vindictive, lying woman?
Yeah.
Do you live in the United States of America?
Yes, I do.
I don't know if it's because of my surge in testosterone, because I'm on my period, which is why I'm deciding to stand up for men today. But has anyone ever realized how we as a society normalize giving men conditional love? Meaning that my mother has always told me that when you look for a husband, he has to have money, good looks, and iman. And while I completely agree on the last part, I feel like the first two are just really superficial and quite sad. Because we think about how men can provide us a good life, but we don't really think about how we can support them as partners. We don't think about what we can provide for them. We completely dehumanize men as givers without thinking that they have their own needs and their own struggles.
What is the one thing that every man wants?
To be appreciated for all of his hard work and effort. Listen, did you know that the founder of Match.com lost his girlfriend to a man that she met on Match.com? Now you do.
First date advice for a car guy from a car guy. Stop taking women on first dates in your nice car. You guys gotta pick them up in your shitbox, because if they won't ride with you in your shitbox, what makes you think they deserve to ride in anything else?
You really want to know when you lost him? When you failed to realize that all he needed was appreciation instead of another long list of requests. And when you failed to realize that all he needed was one compliment back for the endless ones that he gave to you. That is when you lost a good man.
Boys! You could literally get any girl you want if you just treat her the way she deserves to be treated!
Because not every girl wants us.
And I don't believe that's a bad thing. To all the guys out there, I don't believe you should just get anyone that you want just because you're nice. I like to think that love's maybe a little bit more selective than that and just giving people anyone that they want, but actually the other person wanting them back. And maybe a little more. Because society is kind of stuck in this whole mentality of if you're good looking, have money, and maybe you're a little funny, that you can have any person you want. But the truth is, not everyone wants you. And I know that sounds awful and that sucks, but there is somebody out there that does. And they're gonna jump through hoops to treat you way better than you treat yourself. And I promise you, when you find that right person, you're gonna do the same for them.
Is it possible to have equality without equal accountability?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Now this is a longer question, let me get to the whole thing. Is it fair for a woman to blame society for the consequences of her own personal choices, like having a baby or choosing a career that over-sexualizes her body?
No, it's not.
For the consequences of her own personal choices, like having a baby or choosing a career that over-sexualizes her body?
Absolutely not.
I think you always have a choice.
That's the problem with equality right there, is females expect too much without doing it.
Everyone has a choice all the time.
You gotta respect, yeah.
Oh, okay, and why is it when women are called out on their bad behavior, they often blame society or how they were raised, but when men are called out, they are more likely to be held accountable?
That's how the world is right now, unfortunately, and it shouldn't happen.
You do not make a TikTok about it. Hold on, you do not make a TikTok about it. Imagine you in this moment not telling him, and I know that's tough, that is tough, and then he goes home, sits on the toilet, scrolling through TikTok, and this pops up. How can you do that to somebody? How can you shame someone all over the internet? If you lost feelings, a broken heart is a lot better than whatever this is.
If I'm laying down with a man butt naked and his condom is on, and I say, you know what, I don't want to do this, I changed my mind.
Okay.
That means no.
Right.
That means no. That's it.
I'm not about to lie to you. I'm not about to lie to you. I don't know why y'all out here looking for consent. Cause I'm not. I'm looking for cooperation. Consent is the bare minimum. Cooperation is what you want. Somebody that wants to be there with you. You know what I'm saying? All that other stuff for the birds. They'll be like, I'll do it. Just to do it? No. I want you to want to do it with me specifically.
So your son brings her home. What are your first words?
If my son brings that home, that's no problem at all. As long as he's happy, he's made a good choice, he's going to be the one rolling her, so really, not my fucking issue, to be honest.